run right here.
What a day,
right
guys. We're almost passing 10 hours as well on the stream. Sheesh.
XSET, they were.
Oh my god. Yo, it's San. Thank you for the 5 gifted. You weren't trolling, huh?
But again, both teams
Thank you
for
for the
the 5
5
both of them able to
stones.
land on their feet.
Appreciate
We
you.
land here on ASCENT. Approach over in mid now for
He did
Cloud9.
say he was gonna do it
They
after the
started off with
giveaway.
bit
What a
more of
legend.
Default. XSET doesn't seem to want to approach this at all.
Seconds under so much pressure here. He's got to start strong, get one frag, dismiss away. That's the goal.
I guess I had a deal as well.
Oh, Bea, you didn't
All
have
the critical
to.
helps and hello
Thank
dismiss.
you, I appreciate
Boy, does
you
it
very
feel
much.
good watching
Always.
second play Reyna.
Feels great. Good start, but Cloud9, they have just as quick of an adaptation. They're headed towards save, but PureR, a good angle. He's not affected by that grab while and not seen just yet. Here's his opportunity for at least one. Nearly the second, it's labored, but Zephyr will find it.
Oh, no.
Almost another song. Sheesh.
The heal. That was like 8 HP. Was not
I did lose
necessary,
the
but again,
bet,
could still-
Jack.
Could still save it and also could still charge, but again,
My
that's just a
sushi came
bygone.
within,
We're waiting
like,
up for the
a
actual
few
approach.
minutes.
Mitch, he only has one single
Just
nano
better.
storm, but is going to place in quite the crucial spot. He also has an alarm bot in the middle of site too, just in case for a drop he can play a bit more of a contact. Zeta,
It's okay, Coffee, don't worry.
Cats, waiting up for the approach, he ends up catching one from behind. He's down to 27 HP. Mitch on his lonesome, over inside, down to 77. He gets surrounded.
Thank you
1v2 now
guys.
for
Thank you
Zeta.
for
He's down to
following
27,
Jonas and supporting.
Still def around the corner, still has the angle.
Oh.
Defuse going in for Aaron, and all is good at the end for XSET 1-0.
1-0 XSET. Nice way to start things off, and for Zekin, a good frag to get things going. I thought we were going to see a lot more potential from that cat pinch, but XSET just had a really well-placed, I think a gravity well that kind of staggered them a little bit, so the player coming in from the flank was only able to grab one. At that point, the round was all but over, but the second round, there
Where did that
is
sound
no
come? What
preset
sound?
expectation, because Cloud9 Blue, they've elected to force on into this one. The spike plant, enough to bolster that economy and set them in the direction of maybe find an upset in this round.
Yeah, this is what XSET did yesterday to actually start their way in
And
against
Shazam, I replied to you
good
3
old version
times.
one. They did it
Jonas
twice, in
cannot
fact.
speak Arabic.
the anti-ego.
Yes, I do not speak Arabic.
now
I'm
lead.
sorry.
At least on that front side alongside his teammates, still over towards A man. I do want to see these SMGs actually come into effect in a bit more of a long-winded fashion, because again, Cloud9 waiting up for the approach, and XSET pushes
Pretty
out the
interesting,
situation.
isn't it?
Contact feed goes in, but nobody's spotted.
Look how much
Yeah.
they're putting
Just not
into
Arabic.
trying to get PureR in a good
Jen has a
True.
position.
point.
They send 3 players
Yeah,
over, and now
true.
it falls back to this duo. Zach and PureR, whether it's the Sky
Everything
and the Jet,
true.
the Sky and the Rays, or the Reyna and the Jet, they're always working in conjunction. So hold on to the A side. Just the Alt Orb was the main priority, as now Cloud9 begins to fall back, but notice the space being grabbed. XSET has taken B main. And
Death,
if
I have not tried the running Shockta lineup. That was the one in the last Pimpa lineup, right? It was fucking nuts.
Looks like it. So is that Reyna and Cat going to be ready? No. Instead, it's going to be Def, at least for the first contact. Zekin has to turn back, ready for it. Zephyr going in, but HP and the rest of XSET really just scratching their heads, just
Oi.
wondering where C9 even goes. We saw that abandonment back in Cat, but once again, Cloud9 reapproaching this. 2 players coming out of main, the full rotation from XSET going in, wall over and Cat. Look at the position from Zekin,
Oh.
but Zekin couldn't get a headshot. Pure with 1 frag, and it's only 1 frag. A 3v3 retake now for XSET.
Well, this is going to be a tough one for XSET, especially.
Yeah, that was an insane
Towards the
lineup.
free room. Mitch can just tuck on in and try and hold on to that extremity. The drone, though, will force the priority towards Heaven.
Oh, Leaf.
Yeah, they're not
Takes
playing
on the
KO
recon
today,
bolt.
that's
Zeta
true.
doing the same, good anti, and he's gonna be able
They
to
have
get a whole lot
Zephyr
of
and Sage
information. Spring
instead.
going through with the air freeze, but both players go down early. Mitch on the flank gets one in Heaven. Spike is
I'm honestly glad to see a lack of Sky here.
Yeah?
Because there's been so much Sky.
That's true,
There really
actually.
has. She's getting phased out with the new ones, which is good. To see KO in the pro scene finally
For
is
XSET, Cloud9 put a huge
a
investment
blessing.
into that round, and they had some cool ideas.
This guy is
for
just
that
so
mid
good, though.
round,
I still don't
After
understand
workout,
why they
they
don't
try
use
and
her,
work
to be
the
fair.
split, and they did force
Right.
XSET off the site,
Yeah.
and we're able to establish a pretty strong post plant. But the crucial part is the dart towards Heaven went a little bit too soon, I think. So XSET was still in a point where they could just fall away, and they were immune to the wall bang through the floor from that Ares. And in that moment, when they were able to kind of
There's a
find the
random
gap
video
after
popping
the
off
PFP,
of you
and
reacting
that's
to
when
Breeze
everything
lineup. I
really
think they're
set up
picked
in a
by
good
titled
direction.
AverageJonas
Cloud9,
watches the
though,
craziest
I mean,
lineup he has ever seen.
playing the Force
Where?
Fight Wars.
TikTok?
They're back in it
YouTube?
again with money.
Probably YouTube. I'll take a look for you. Hold on.
Oh, I love it. Cloud9, ballsy and gutsy. This is pride on the line more than anything. Don't
Yeah,
lose out on any
I
of these
see it.
buys. Oof, the verticality could have helped out at least off the peak, but again, nobody
200
from XSET is actually in the middle of
300,000
sight.
views.
Oh,
Charging
okay.
up at least a nade. There's 2 targets to be had off of that one spot. But again,
Oh.
XSET, they have to go for a full
Jesus.
5v5.
Similar play here. I think a recon dart ready. You can nade off of that to apply some pressure. They're just trying to buy time.
Who would have thought?
Yeah.
And time is
That's
just
so
ticking away.
random.
Nobody from XSET has made their approach yet. Nobody's flanking back.
Yeah, I mean,
towards
the
A main
random
either. It's
stuff
just gonna be a
goes
split
live on
between Cat and
YouTube.
Heaven.
Live
Zeppa
viral.
taking on a
Hello?
whole lot of damage, but he
Hello.
re-heals himself. Still getting healed
Right.
up, and now he's in a crossfire with Vanity. Vanity around the corner waiting up. Def trying to go in. All 3 players coming out of Cat, but Vanity's
Why
gonna be able to get
visible
2 free
clips?
ones. Pure now the last one remaining on a 1v4. Make it a 1v3. 46 HP. He gets surrounded. Cloud9. That's a
The
systematic
pimp my
win.
lineup stuff is so crazy on
So much
TikTok.
space in that run, and
That's
Cloud9,
true.
It's
I
actually
mean, I
nuts.
think we
Like,
talked about this
every time we do
conversation
Pimp My
on the
Lineup,
for that
I
opening
have
from
like
Cloud9, but
10 new
Vanity on
posts
this
I
team,
can
it's a
make,
big pivot
and
from
some of them
how
get
he's
like
playing
500,000
version. Do you
views in
remember, like,
under
version 1
24
at
hours.
Iceland? He was a mega rat, right? He was
Literally.
sitting in every corner, always
Yeah.
buying
Good
guns,
clip,
always
John.
playing post plant with his Astra
Well-
Stars combining with the Viper utility they had on that team from Jammies. But on this team, it's very different. They have players that strive in the
Yeah, it's
aggression,
nuts.
so they never really commit.
My,
Do I
uh,
get his copyright?
They're getting aggro. They're willing to take the
My
fights, and it
TikTok
works
stats
just
for the
so
last
well
2
for them.
months
Yeah,
are-
and it mainly comes down to how fast
see.
XSET actually wants to approach the
Exponentially
situation, because
growing.
Cloud9
Well,
seems to be
yeah.
ready from the frame one.
see,
They even get that
weird
spike
flex?
or that
Lol.
full sprint
No,
set,
it's
but,
just a flex.
Again, we digress because we haven't even had a plant yet thus in this round.
In the
Instead, we
last
have a
2
frag
months,
back.
I've had
Frag
21
onto
million
Aaron,
views
he
on
goes
TikTok.
down. We still have at least one
2.2
ultimate
million
back.
likes,
Mostly it's just a battle
98k
for
shares.
Cloud9 Blue to make their way out of B main. They have 1 player over on the other side of the map. And fortunately enough for the team, there's only 1 contact on A.
You saw that that Astra Star place B main. Normally you see that become a grab well to try and pull the turret off its line. Instead, the smoke went up for a moment, which cut off the contact, and then the player in that close corner didn't have anything to work with, and now falls away as Pure will attempt to take a fight out towards A. He was the only defender, wanted information, that leads to his death, and now C9 again in control of the safe side.
Cannot get any worse for XSETs because again, hard force by going into this round. The Marshals would have had such a great effect. Back over in mid, back over in main, but instead C9 not making any of those approaches and not really giving up any of that space.
Yeah, I
Having
usually
a
put credits for the
2-man,
people who
3-man
pass the lineups,
crossfire back
Mr.
into
Death,
B main.
when I react to
It's
them.
just how safe
If
Cloud9
they find their
is being
TikToks
off
and
their
stuff.
setups early on, although it's almost deceptively
No,
aggressive.
TikTok pays nothing.
It really
If you're in
is.
the
And
creative
I
fund, they
love what
do.
they're
Yeah,
doing.
there's a
That's
trader
protecting
fan,
all
but
their players is
they
still
usually
stuck
don't
on his
add
vector,
people who just
throw
like
up a
drop
star, and
highlights.
get into a nebula, have a dart
Like,
as well,
it's usually for
and just
individual
recover those
creators
weapons.
who
This
make
round is
like
over.
unique
They just
content.
look to die to get these
There's nothing
Marshals
unique
out
about the
of
content I
against
make, it's just
Cloud9.
like highlights from my
Another
stream.
excellent round out of them. I love the adaptation in the mid round. Ascent is just a map that just, it feels like it feeds Vanity's calling.
It does. I think for a lot of teams, having that interchangeability with this map, there's a lot of flexibility on where which agent can play. I do kind of like the fact that Cloud9, or excuse me, that XSET is playing up pretty much double Sentinel on one site, and that's that again is very rare. Very rare, but it's the setup that XSET had already been going for early on in this tournament. It was exploited. It was exploited simply because, again, none of those setups were ran into, but with a sack like that, and especially with rushes like these back in A main, XSET can take back a
Yeah,
couple
I know,
rounds,
Flash.
and Pure gets up the first frag.
It's insane when you think about it.
This
game is after this, yeah.
One man just holding the back line. That's Aaron. Just looks to lock this down. However, might not even be the
Jace. Hey, Jace, I was thinking the same thing with all these questions. I was like, when are they gonna... Oh! Woo!
Aaron does it all in the back
That
lines
was
as
clean.
XSET come back with
Oh
bang.
my god.
Yeah, that's it. XSET
Jace, I was getting the same vibe.
To strike onto Cloud9,
So,
and they needed a
thanks
bit of a
for
shock
pointing
right
that
back
out
over in A
before
main
I
early
shut them
on.
down
We
myself.
had that approach, we had aggression back in B main also.
Wow, we
And
just
at this
love
point,
being
it really was
interrogated.
just corralling this team
Yeah.
back over towards site. And this is just everything for XSET, a flawless round.
Everyone
to really
impress a
get the
girl,
momentum
just
back up.
interrogate her, 5-head.
If you're an XSET fan, it's what you like to see for them, around to get them rolling in the right
What's your
direction. bring
social
that
security
momentum
number
back
and your
into a good
address?
place, and you also work
Just
with
need
the
it for
South coming on our
reasons.
strong. Aaron has his lockdown for
What
a
volunteer
day.
work did your parents do in 1976?
Just going in dry with that Hunter's Fury, trying to get something done. I wonder if that was him. No, I was wondering if there was a drone popped up for CJ that he was going off of. He said it was just dry off the ping, trying to get something done. Doesn't find anything.
Rick, I don't think you want to make me and Jonas a duo on Valorant.
Looking at the adjustments for XSETs.
It's
You're gonna end up.
Back.
it's the amount of serious
Fast
plays are
rolling
very
back
minimal.
cats. It is
Exclamation point, why?
roll back
You're gonna end up watching Jonas try and stick a dart to me, and then both of us end up dead.
is able
True.
to pull off back over in mid. Yet another contact. BCJ has not spotted anything. Back for C9. Options are running out with 50 seconds left.
I think that shock dart
The
was
air
actually
velocity of an
slower than I
unloaded
thought
swallow.
out. I'm not 100% sure, but it was a double bounce, and it didn't quite break it. Normally, if you do
The
that
real
going
questions
down,
are-
the call out from Sova when you get damage or you destroy utility. They don't have it, but then alarm bot is still there. Shouldn't matter in the late round because the commit thing looks to be out towards the B side of things. Just a 30 seconds left.
What's your favorite flavor of Dippin' Dots? Wait, what is Dippin' Dots?
Good question. I
Also-
actually have a Dippin' Dots near my house, but
Worldwide.
I've never been.
That sucks so much.
Worldwide,
Literally
were
within
you-
5 seconds that
were
these
you playing in
players
the
leave
tournament
site,
earlier? I feel like I
C9
recognize that
trades back
name.
the position, and you said it. Flank coming in from Mitch, back over towards Cat. Pure is waiting for it. There's still 4 other
Okay, you're
players
not okay.
for this XSET team that has to focus up on the actual take. Well done, Pure. That is due diligence. And now we have a 5v4. Cosmic Divide covering up the mid side of sight. Leap covering up the cross. Vanity doing the same. Zeta getting kills. It's a bloodbath for Cloud9 as they hold up the cross, and XSET can do nothing but die.
Yeah, I
What an
forgot.
excellent post, man. I mean, we talked about this a little earlier. Cloud9 Blue with the aggressive defenses in the post is so good.
Mac and
You
cheese
saw the
Dippin'
wall
Dots.
boost
Dippin'
up
Dots.
top
I
from
knew that was
Switch's
gonna come
team,
up.
and the Cosmic Divide that
Mac
XSET
and
Rock
cheese Dippin'
almost
Dots,
stopped
I
a
am
little bit, right? 'Cause he
100%
could take
open
a
to
duel,
having.
dip back into safety, swing back out. I mean, he was just being a nuisance, and then they were getting
Right,
spammed
and-
from the player over towards the market side and from main. It was just a perfect
Yeah.
setup, and they're able to win the round out on top of it. XSET still does have money, and it's enough to invest in Operator for Pure R, but this is their last buy if they lose this one out.
Mr. Pure Rar. Sitting
Is that
up
his
on the
full name?
operator. Pure R, Joe Pure.
Joe Pure, there you go.
Stepping into the server still. It's actually a little bit surprising that we even get that up.
I'm gonna be honest, I haven't had mac and
First map, but
cheese
again,
in a
Pure is
year.
an opera. This is,
Actual mac and cheese.
The ice
All the
cream.
ice cream.
and it's where the bulk of his frags usually come back over towards A main, though it's gonna be Leaf. Off that first contact, Death gets a big one. And
When does a
no
new agent not look
overutilization of
broken? Good
utility
point.
Either wall goes up, but oh no, they have to cover it up off of that revive. They're not able to trade it.
It's like you
They're
gave
not
the
still
right
doing
devs a little
damage
bit
there,
too
and
much of an
maintain that advantage
imagination.
for XSET, and what they can write home about
And then
is
you
the
have to have
time
people
gone.
reality
They're
check
only a
them.
minute on the clock, and they still hold pretty much
True.
full map control. A-main's been
I mean,
conceding
yeah,
far, still close
everything
towards
looks
mid, and,
insane when
well,
they...
Zekin and Def are here as well. Cloud9 is gonna
No,
have
Veti,
to
there's no
find the space
influencer
to
early
get
access this
walks to that
time.
destination.
He will be available on PvE
Oh,
though for a
Death.
bit. That's all I
Can't
know.
do anything about
But
it.
that's
And again,
only
the
America.
destination isn't exactly final. Zekin has to back over towards spawn. BCJ. Can he get the kill on the lead?
BCJ.
Searching, but again, Vanity still got it back. Pure, alongside the other players over towards Heaven, need to make their way back. This one's tough for XSET, but it could certainly work out with a lockdown.
The door's closed as well, and they used that Hunter's Fury early, so that's not going to be available. They just have to take this fight or commit to falling off site. Fall off site, that's the destination. Still, there's a pocket in main, and Pure misses his shot.
Pure misses out in the shot. Everyone else needs to make their way in towards site. There goes the last smoke down for Pure. No defuse is going in either. A plethora of utility is on. Zeta only has a recon bolt, and the frags go in. Pure with a big one onto lead. Still, the cross is being covered up. Zeta down to 43. Zeta
Oh.
low HP on the other.
Oh, no shot!
Did it go down to half? I don't think it's
No shot it wins that.
Second is down. Zeta saves C9 with a Red Bull clutch.
Massive clutch to come out there from Zeta.
Holy
and,
cow.
for
With
XSET,
a
it
Red
seemed
Bull
like they were concerned
clutch.
about placing that
Coca-Cola
at
clutch.
the
mean.
Come
Come on, dude.
So they placed it off that position, or I'm sure they were also could have been worried about shots from Zeta. But by placing it off, they give that gap in vain. So Cloud9 is able to stay relatively close and just keep brawling, keep fighting. And in that brawl, just enough time is bought for Zeta to just have some fancy footwork with the jump peaks and win out. That was the breaking point for XSET. That was the investment of the operator. That round was a tipping point. And Cloud9, they don't let it tip any direction but theirs.
You good?
It's so funny.
Their hands now.
Yeah, what's so funny, Bale?
Now it's C9. They can play up a bit now.
She's
They can
lost
start
it,
to
chat.
play up with the deep
Yeah,
end.
literally.
She's
Too
finally
much
lost
mac and
it.
cheese ice cream.
We're just sitting here trying to have a good freaking time watching computer games.
Not trying
she's
to
just
centralize
fucking
all
losing
of
it.
their efforts with the pistols, all of their eggs in one basket. But even then, Cloud9, I don't think they really care about it.
The
either.
mac and
Still
cheese is
maintaining
getting
their
to
default
her.
back in mid. Oh, Lisa Marshall.
I forgot I
Hey,
had
this is dangerous, isn't
Bodega
it?
Nick added on Discord.
Really is. Def, there's
And
some
my
crazy devices
dumbass.
on pretty much every go round. Very confident
Wait,
with
what did you just
his
do?
hands, but still, it's a
I
4 versus
forgot I
5.
had
Cloud9
Bodega Nick
not
added on
overreacting
Discord.
whatsoever.
And my
Staying
dumbass went to his
stagnant, making sure
spam
XSET's not gonna make a play for this
You
one.
went to what?
and ask. I went to his spam and asked, what is your Discord?
Locked Dart barely
And-
getting onto second. A site control is taken back by
You okay?
Cloud9.
I don't think she's okay.
I don't think he's okay.
Spam
I think we
right
lost
through
her,
the
chat.
floor, ends up getting the
Oh,
frag.
no.
Lockdown goes in.
Hey, Bongo,
That's
thank you for
enough.
the 3
Cloud9 will
months.
try to cover this up. There goes the
Thank
spam right through
you.
the wall. Does
I
it actually
tried.
down the lockdown?
I
Is
can't
anyone
even
gonna try
form
to
a
jump this?
sentence
No,
now.
BCJ was
I'm
thinking
sorry
about it,
what
but now he has to
Bale, we've
back
lost
out.
her, but-
Cloud9 at the same time, they get a big frag. And a detainment happens too. BCJ with one
I
HP.
had Bodega Nick added on
Yeah, we'll have to see
Discord,
if they
right?
can make this
Yeah.
And I didn't
short step
know
up for pure
because my
art.
brain just isn't
He's just gonna make
working.
himself
Wait, like for
And
a
so I
long time
went
or like
to-
since he was here yesterday or
For
whatever?
a few days.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
since yesterday, oh my god, if that's been a few
It was
days.
yesterday, I think.
I can't recall. And so, I went to whisper him what's your Discord to show him something. And I was like, wait, I've already asked him before. And then I went to my Discord friends and he's just sitting there. Just like, wow.
Is she high?
What a great pull. Mitch, you may only have one
I
I
goal,
think I
think
am
we
good.
finally
Sure
found
we
out that
felt it
mac and
that
cheese
round,
ice cream
especially
could
through a
give you
lockdown,
some
double
long-term
molly, turret,
I think
plus
I'm having
failed to make
withdrawals.
himself a nuisance.
Yeah.
The amount of time
Withdrawal.
bought in that one man
High in
was
life.
critical and
Could
almost
be.
single-handedly able to make that round fall into the hands of Cloud9. Blue XSET now taking a tactical pause as this round
High on
is another
life?
one
Yeah,
of
for
those
sure.
critical
A lot of things are making me
showsters
happy right
operator
now.
in the hands of Pure R. Where are they going to position it?
That's
Because
good.
the way Cloud9 has been playing, there's been no location they're consistently playing. No space they're consistently giving the fight away when they play
Kate,
control.
you live nearby, right? Can you do something?
Yeah, let me just drive over real quick.
Oh, yeah?
I'm on the way.
Take her to Curve.
Take her to Curve.
Yeah.
I don't even know where Curve is.
Times Square.
West of
Oh,
Times
oh,
Square.
oh.
Just west of Times Square.
Like a
It's
10-minute
like-
walk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get
that's
you'll
the big change
eat
coming
one
into this
slice
game,
of the
right?
curved
Second
pizza
coming
and
off
you'll
of
be
that,
full.
Coming off of the
48th
sky,
and
playing
8th.
up on the Reyna, and we haven't seen much of an
That's
impact
very
in
close.
terms of the
Yeah.
use.
Sorry, I
of
lied,
the
47th and 8th.
course.
Oh my
Sky
god, you
would be
fucking liar.
impactful in that
How
case.
dare you?
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah,
I
how
think
dare
Google is
you.
misinforming me.
He's gonna get more proactive just because of that
God.
whole dynamic.
No, I do not have
But
an
I think his
Instagram.
positioning in mid, just the fact that he's more or less just monitoring this situation alongside BCJ off the fast rotation, it's still consolidating that safe mentality that this team has.
What on earth did I just
mid-control.
read?
That seems to be the decision for Puro's operator.
That's a copy paste and a half.
Something started.
Wow.
Shot here could be critical.
That's enough internet for today.
Yeah, that's. I think I
Way
just.
farther
Yeah.
than you could anticipate lead.
Yep, that's
Oh,
it.
no, he stays out on the shot, and he dashes right into
I'm gonna try your
coverage.
DPI.
And a double kill too, as Mitch catches up Aaron. It's a
Yeah.
disaster for XSET.
Oh, Pure needs to hit
This
those
can
every
take a
day.
while to get
But
used
Death's
to.
got an opportunity, holds here. No, has to fall off the line. Still gets one. BCJ
Go.
to support Hunter's Fury. Popped on through now. BCJ on an island. A solo man on his raft needs to back
Oh my
himself to
God.
zero, and now it's just him.
Jesus.
One versus four. He's found the first leaf.
Can we get some color
Some
casting
running.
for the
So
next
They find
round?
them. They're running
Sure,
away. They're
Matty.
leaving him biscuits.
Color casting? If I'm gonna cast, I'm doing the one-man show, bro.
So many good off
Color
angles there for
casting my
XSET,
ass.
in the end.
You're the first person I want to watch to try chamber. Hey, thank you. I'm really looking forward to it. I'll cast double it. I'll cast the next round for you, Matti. Of course I will. Oh,
and Leaf has all that information.
Oh, Matti's in chat.
Hi, Matti.
BCJ going in, gets headshotted. Leaf just made
Matti, are you still in the tournament or did
so
you lose?
And still another peak from Leaf. Getting up that 4K,
Alright.
He's almost charged up his showstopper.
Just gotta check that it's a full buy and then I'm gonna cast it.
Leaf is
Let's
mental,
see.
dude.
Show me the economy.
He's just a psychopath. With
show
these
me the
he
economy.
absolutely sends it into the
Economy.
I mean, there's
Show me the
economy.
Economy. Oh, it's an eco. No, that's boring.
There you go.
I
It's
don't
an
like to
eco.
call out individuals,
I'll cast
but
a full
in a lot
round.
of ways, pure are
I'll
lost
do
in
the
that
next
round.
one.
You just need to hit those. And the dash is whiffed as well. His teammates tried to swing out and trade. They died in the process as well. That was frankly a disaster for XSET in that round. They're back down to an eco.
It's tough. It's tough to see that sort of situation. And again, you said it. To be
Yeah, Cloud9 is not
clear
playing
cut,
KO
Pure
this
just needs
time.
to hit those shots, and especially in the position that he was in, people have to be able to trade that. But again,
What
it's a
accent you
versatile
have?
situation. Cloud9, I don't think
I don't know.
is allowing themselves for any sort of
I'm
those,
from Norway.
positions either. Nobody from XSET is
So I
pushing
don't know
up
what
back
that,
in main except for potentially Def, just in a good off angle back in B main. But C9 doing their same due diligence.
I don't really think you have an accent, to be honest, because when I first started talking to you, like, I could not have said, oh yeah, he's from Norway.
Yeah.
That's what you think if they even want to take the space.
I don't know.
Looking at the position of the spike
I guess it's kind of
just
neutral
to
in a
send
way.
on through, try and buy some rotations
Yeah.
in this direction is that final destination does appear to be the A site. Pure. I'll just back away, not finding any damage.
To a custom accent.
As this happens,
It's customized.
Def takes on an owl drone that did it even spot him? We didn't have the angle where the owl drone just went through. The owl drone is just in the doorway as he's just chilling. But yeah, the rest. At least Cloud9 back over towards the A side. It's a 3-man covered XSET. These pistols could actually make some noise. SMG around the corner too. C9, they put themselves in a trap
And
where they
with the
have to go
Elijah
quick.
from the
20 seconds
Vampire
left. Second with a couple of
No
shots.
way.
Aaron gets the first.
Wow,
Oh,
that's
Spike
a
is
new
down.
one.
Zeppa finally
Yeah.
gonna be able to get back that trade. 10 seconds left. Nobody from C9 can make their way
Oh.
through. They need Mitch's to
Oh.
help them out. 7 seconds left. Mitch
Oh
going
my
in.
God, he needs to
Finally
plant.
gets the kill. Plant going in. The plant will be able to go down some way, somehow. Hunter's Theory comes out late. And even then, XSET, they're left with almost
They're
nothing.
investing in this
1v2
round.
for BCJ.
Yeah.
And we go over in heaven. He still has the Aerie spraying through. But the two last players from Cloud9 are playing very much safe. Zeta with a wall bangs. 7th round back for Cloud9. It looked bleak for a quick second there, but hard-headed, they make their way through.
It looked bleak for approximately 2 seconds. That's the tiny amount of time that was between Cloud9.
Very much, literally like 3-4 seconds.
I think they started plant at 7. 3 seconds of difference, and that round is won by XSET. I thought they were winning it, to
Yeah.
be quite honest, right? You had that player holding close, you had a well-timed grab well, but they get the spike down regardless, and that one really hurts if you're XSET. You can tell yourself it's just an eco, but at the end of the day, that one was incredibly winnable and flies away.
We're actually
Another
10
off
subs
Pure
away from another song.
needs to get this one
Just
going.
realized. God
Don't
damn.
give me ideas.
Has a setup alongside Aaron in.
Ben Gifties?
You forgot to cast because it's in an eco.
Oh, no, I'm casting. I'll
Cloud9
cast.
is gonna be able-
Oh, the wallbang almost comes through, but nobody gets scanned. Second though gets one. It's a 5 versus 3. Actually, Mitch gets taken out too, and the spike is dropped. Looking pretty grim here for Cloud9. Zeppa, unfortunate to die while Zeta gets sucked off though. It doesn't look like he likes it too much. He's trying to go back. The drone is pushing and though gets tagged by the drone. Needs to go back. BCJ on the push. He wants this. Vandal is just standing there. Miller gets taken out by Zek and settles at 1 versus 5. Zeta wins this. He's gonna be the man of the hour, but he does not. And XSET gets a prime gaming flawless. Any primers in the chat? Thank you.
Good
job.
Plays a flawless round back, and the early peaks that they so desperately needed. Back over in B main, they don't like to provide a whole lot of early pressure, but again, C9, they just outstress just a tad bit much, right? But this round can also go on the back of Zekin. Zekin having at least a big one, booting on a lot of pressure in both B main and mid.
Expected a bit more singing,
Win
but
for
it was
XSET.
okay.
C9, they need to regroup as this is the last round, last buy for both teams.
Critical for XSET to win this one out is bit of a different setup this time. The opposition out towards mid C9 though.
Better question any Oilers in the chat.
To that area of the map. It's 4 wide towards A. They know that XSET has been getting aggressive on this part of the map, but this round, that's not the case.
Lockdown ready. Whole squad in. You do have at least one player over towards the top right of heaven. That has to be Zekin. No, the satchel actually stopped Lee for a quick second there.
Oh, Zekin is stuck in the corner.
Doesn't go out at all.
Oh, and it gets saved by the.
Zekin goes out with a dismiss, and it's for free. Spree goes through.
Thank you, Bozo.
That's a massive trade, and even better is the revive from Zephyr onto Vanity. But the lockdown
Wait, was that a leg
at
shot?
the exact same time, and indeed you're right. Because the lockdown is going in, the plant will not go down for Cloud9.
I'm watching with Kate and
they got the pick and they're out.
2 of my mods and friends.
Yeah, 40 seconds left on. Look how little util is left on XSET.
I think you played with.
Cloud9, but they have the man
You played
of
with
them.
me for
Yeah.
sure. I don't know about Kate.
I don't know. I remember shit, so possibly.
Because I
remember shit,
remember you
I'm
were
an
like,
A.
oh my god, we just played against one of the #1 Radiants in the EU.
Yeah, we played against their 5-stack. That's true, Bea.
Right.
When we had that super sweety game.
Yeah.
Man disadvantage as they left A. Now
Good
to
to see you again, man.
Seeing a small bit of a setup.
On Haven.
And me and Matti won an insane breeze game in ranked too when we played against Yassine and some others.
Do something massive for this team. A star
I
up
was-
front, but it's
I had a sick Viper clutch, actually.
Beyond this, but again, he does have a recon bolt that's about to charge up. 3 seconds, 2 seconds up.
Oh.
Can he actually get in a spray? He's wide swinging in, but can't get a kill. Vanity and Mitch, the last 2 players remaining in the back of sight, gonna be able to take down one in BCJ. Mitch now in a 1v3.
Oh,
and
shit.
It is done. XSET do it again. Yet another late comeback and a half is gonna leave them closer to their opponents going into the second.
Yeah, the 1v4 thingy. Ah, the halftime breaks. So yeah, we'll have a long day tomorrow as well. And Matti, are you still in the tournament? Sorry if you already said it. Don't know if you... Oh, you lost. Sorry. Sorry, my bad. I saw it now.
It's not a tech pause, it's just an intermission.
Yeah, it's halftime.
Alright guys, I think I'm gonna hop off. I have to rest a bit before I get some work done, but thank you chat for being amazing people. Thank you Jonas and Kate for the company. And the gifted subs.
Oh, the 10 gifts.
Looks like you're getting a good night song, Bea.
Oh really?
Thank you, Cool Toes, for the 10.
Alright, let's do it. I'll stay
Alright.
for this song.
What song do you want?
Anything calming.
Okay, got it.
Alright.
Alright, go back, I'm muting. Alright, thank you so much. Cool Toes for the 10. I'm gonna hurry and sing before the match starts again. We'll have to watch a round or two on mute. This is a good night song for Bea. We might kiss when we are alone. Thank you for the 10 gifted, Cool Toads. When nobody's watching, I might take you home. We might make out when nobody's there. It's not that we're scared, it's just that it's delicate. So why do you feel my sorrow with the words you borrow from the only place you know? And why do you sing hallelujah if it means nothing to ya? Why'd you sing with me at all? We might live like never before. When there's nothing to give, well, how can we ask for more? We might make love in some sacred place. The look on your face, it's so delicate. So why do you feel my sorrow with the words you borrow from the only place you know? And why do you sing hallelujah if it means nothing to ya? Why'd you sing with me at all? So why do you feel my sorrow with the words you borrowed from the only place you know? And why do you sing hallelujah if it means nothing to ya? Why'd you sing with me at all?
Throw that in there. Hi.
Huh?
Hi.
Hi. Thank you, chat. Thank you for the gifted subs. Cool toads.
Actually,
Thank you for 100 bits, Rusty Pop.
Mitch goes down in a heap. Vanity's now the last remaining. And a 1v3 gets a headshot.
Do you have a list of songs you play on the guitar? I'm gonna make a list actually for you guys, so you know which songs I can do easily, so that it's more yeah. Everybody say goodnight to Bea.
Good night, everyone. Thank you.
Good night, Bea. We love you.
This is
Good
not
night.
exactly
Love
that
you
great
too.
for XSET though. They have to focus
Good
up on the
night.
reinvestments, but I don't think they bought up any rifles.
Well, they didn't do much into this round. And Vanity, I mean, he still has a good chance in this round, at least to deal some damage, because BCJ's on incredibly low HP.
And then there were two.
And then there were us.
Oh no.
That's all.
Oh no no no.
Tail runs on away. His
Hell
Vanity
yeah.
should fall to the spike.
Or to the turret. No, the turret's dead. Okay. Due diligence. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Pure. Still looking behind. Waiting up for that approach from Vanity, and it is going to be the tied-up scoreline 7-7. So now we actually get to see what
What's my
Cloud9's
vocal
loose
range?
setup is here on the defensive side, because again, this is their debut.
It's around
on
like
the
a
map.
low C in the mornings, and then
Good looking map thus
I
far
think
for
I have like the falsetto G or G sharp. So it's like
especially
4
XSET.
and around
Go
4
back on it. The
octaves.
question is of
I think.
investment, how
That's
much of it can-
crazy.
This round, it's not a whole ton.
Yeah,
They look
it's
to
pretty
just play
good.
the bonus, have a buy up.
Yeah, it's kind of good, I guess.
Damage, especially with the amount of utility committed, and I like that from Mitch. Put the alarm bot way deeper because, as you see right there, a shock dart goes out every round to break the default position. He adapts around that. His mid control will be taken for XSET still. Spike sat back towards spawn. The finish, I imagine, will be out towards that A site.
Can you cast in falsetto? Seppa is
As I
pushing
said,
on this.
backs up. We do get that reapproach.
He's pushing down on a. He's doing a wall on A site. It's like Mickey Mouse casting.
I was just about to say that.
Pure is
see Mickey Mouse?
breaking the wall. They use the smoke. It's a fake smoke, but it looks like they're about to suck on heaven. Vanity is just playing inside his smoke. Uses a boombot down on short, and yeah, Pure is walking in with the specky. Checks wine. Nothing there. Nothing to whine about. That's enough.
Bro, who hired Mickey?
Who the fuck hired Mickey Mouse, brother?
But Zeppa in danger, close back behind Jen. Puro takes him down, and Vanity just dives on in. That's a second gun given over to XSET.
Zeta and Mitch. So it's a tall task, and again, Cloud9, they just desperately need some momentum going back into this half. And it doesn't look like they're going to be able to find it, at least from this scenario. Zeta off. The Odin has to back
No,
up
dude,
all
in
the
a
way
deep
over
voice.
B, and this is
Zeta
everything
is
for
pushing
XSET.
down
They
on
play around with the entire
B-side.
map.
He seems
They're
to be
still
saving
able to
his
finish
Broden.
pretty much
He's
flawlessly in the
pushing
middle of
into
A.
T-spawn.
That's a
He's
huge
got
momentum
25
boost.
armor and a dream. He can
We've
get
seen
one
this
tapped
sometimes
even
in
by a
these anti-bonus
sheriff.
rounds with the anti-ecos where someone gets greedy for the trade, dives in, and then the gun slips away. That happened here. Vanity maybe overcommits to that.
Thank you for
fight
100
a
bits,
little too
Rusty
much,
Pop.
finds no value off of it, and then with the guns recovered, XSET had
Jonas
time to
Chad.
set up planted.
Jonas
They win it all. Their
Chad.
Spectres, cannot
You have Giga Chad and you
underestimate
have
them,
Jonas
and
Chad.
might try to go for the hunt here. Nah, too far away. Second should not
We're
be able to find
podcasting.
his Zeppa.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this once in a lifetime podcast experience. Today we're gonna talk about life and how we don't have one, because we're playing computer games.
I honestly wouldn't hate to see
Sag.
a
We're the
little more
experts.
investment out of C9, right? When we were looking at the Leaf Jet especially.
Speaking of
we
lowest
know these
pitch, I
guys
don't
are running
really have a
over
low pitch in the
mid-on
evening.
breaks.
I only have
They're
it when
just
I
taking
wake up.
spikes every which way, but that hasn't been happening too much on this map just yet. I'd love them to try and take advantage of the XSET default, because there are a few players who can end up a little bit isolated. With a strong player like Leaf, why not give them the opportunity?
Why not get pretty much
Oh,
the
that's so
opportunity at this
accurate.
point at a couple of early picks. Zeta, massive spam onto BCJ early on, down to 46 HP, down to back out. Vanity is very much contemplating. Likes to play back over towards A main, but again, this is as part of a contact and as part of a default as you can get. There's one player all the way in the back of A main. They're still contemplating potentially a mid split. B getting pressured.
I like the way they're adapting around this, right? They let Leaf take that space, and then the second they find the information, they just swing back on in, take 2 frags for XSET. It's a strong setup. Leaf went for his cheeky business, but the Spectre at range, we know how
Tim Faust,
bad
yeah.
it can be, as it seems like this rotation will hedge its
Tim
way
Faust
towards
goes
A. The right
low.
call, only one player in Vanity there. to
Good
hold
night,
the
fish
moment.
you. Have a good day.
Can't wait to see the judge get an ace here. Surely Vanity.
Don't manifest that into being.
I would
It
love
would
a
be
play
good.
like
It'd be
that.
good, but
It would
it's
be-
also
it would be-
250 subscribers today. What the fuck, man?
Crazy.
Oh my lordy
no, it
lord.
might
The
actually
judge
happen.
going in. Oh my
Oh.
god. Going in is going to be able to get one, so it's it got as much efficiency as
Oh,
we thought it would, I
he,
think.
oh, he
At
ran him
the
down.
same time, it's gonna go
Oh
down
my god.
in a heap. So yes, XSET able to take this one back. More
Judge
unfortunately, though,
Judy.
C9 bit more of a half five, and ends up going up to a full buy
Do you have your
going
own
into the
album in
next round.
Spotify? Yeah, I
As
do.
well as they would
I have
want,
my
a couple
first
of players
covers
are gonna be
there.
restricted
First cover
on,
album.
on util and economy.
We say in a good world where our Valorant is good and honest, and the cheap guns don't win in those situations.
A
XSET,
good and honest world.
good and honest world, good and honest Valorant is what we like to see. XSET really starting to build a bank behind themselves here, as I love the way they play that round, right? They don't overcommit into anything. A lot of teams will just 5-man in the anti-ecos, and we've seen that slip away. It happened to Cloud9 the first half. XSET doesn't find
Wasn't
that
there a
pitfall
famous
as,
judge actually called
it's
Judy?
dark, super
No, it was a
deep,
TV series.
extended in towards A,
Yeah.
maybe a
Isn't
bit
it?
of a bait to allow
Yeah, the
a lean
TV
towards it to
series.
happen, but Dark
Yeah,
doesn't
so I
scan
don't know if it
anything.
Shitty
counts
court
as
cases.
I don't think it
Turret here, but
counts
trying
as
to
a
play off that
famous
contact.
judge, right? It's.
I mean,
Wait,
Purer's
were there
been
real
in use
cases?
since name in for the last few
yes.
rounds, and
Oh.
Well,
it's mainly
that's
just
debatable.
us as observers.
Sing something in Norwegian?
Ori's only
Might
had
do.
realistically a contact twice over towards that area, but again, it really is just that. Just a contact, just a peek in.
Think we'll have a
XSET is
prime
gonna
gaming
finish on
flawless
B
this
again.
half?
Yeah,
It's a good question.
That ball is so well timed, and
Oh.
you'll have an opportunity to fortify as well. If XSET want to commit this, they're gonna have to break it on down. Still C9, usually one player on the site.
In which languages
So
can you sing?
isolated here for Zeppa.
Okay, pay close attention.
And out goes the
I'll
double
only
smoke.
say it once.
Also Zeppa in the back
German,
line again,
Latin,
isolated,
French,
and Pure
Italian,
beams
English,
from
Norwegian,
immediately.
Swedish.
Good stuff from Zeta. At least able to scrap up 1 kill out of that. But Pure, that's way too aggressive. Outside of the lockdown was Leaf. More than ready
Oh,
for it, but again, he could have gotten
ooh.
a lot of mileage.
Oh
off
my
that.
god,
At
oh,
least
the
I'm not
nade.
gonna lie,
Ooh.
VCJ
I thought that
pressured
nade
up
was
by
gonna
the
get him.
spike.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Finally get it down.
Why can't you sing
4v3
Dutch?
advantage
Who
for
the fuck
Cloud9
wanna
Blue
sing in Dutch,
going
no
into the
offense.
retake. VCJ
Can
playing up
you
the
sing in
court.
Dutch?
Almost getting wall banged.
I can sing
Again,
one song in
take
Dutch.
too much of that
Schipper
pressure.
maak ik
Aaron
overvaren,
is the only
ja
person out towards
of nee?
Forward, playing back
Moet
over
ik
towards
dan
B
het
main,
geld
waiting out
betalen,
for
ja
that cross.
of nee?
VCJ goes out, and he runs
I
right
don't
into
think
the middle
counts.
of a mosh pit. 1v4 for Aaron, and it's way too tall of a task for him. Cloud9 Blue, 8-9.
What a misplay from Pure. He just
They got a
dashes
9-5
into
bits,
its spawn.
Claude.
He's feeling it. He's feeling the confidence, but he doesn't even imagine that there's a scenario where someone sits directly below him. In him falling, fan advantage is given to C9, and even more critically, control out towards the front side of B. They take that position out by Switch, completely hold it. As the spike is going down, Switch is already controlled, so the main player can't even find any impact. There's not enough time ticked away for a flank to come through from Aaron. And
I start
two
yawning for
players
some
on the
reason when I
site
sing.
just cannot
You know, that's
possibly
actually when you take
hold.
classical
It's a really
lessons,
well-played round
you
for
learn how to
Cloud9, a great
identify
capitalization.
the limit of where your yawn starts, and then you try to sing on
They have money,
90% of that, like just before you start to yawn, because that's when you open up like inside your head and throat as much as possible to get more reverb. So there's a lot of training in how to like find that space without actually yawning when you sing opera.
They do change up their
So maybe you're
approach,
just
and
an
it's very
opera
similar
singer.
to what we saw from XSET a couple times throughout that first half. The double sentinel playing up solo back over towards the A site. And again, the full focus on utility is going to be over towards that area. C9 though, still very much maintaining a contact mid, where that's where XSET's going.
C9 setup here should allow Leaf to take a little peek. Owl's run down mid, nade off a bit. Leaf needs some damage. Pure on the other side. He is all good. Doesn't have to use the dash either. Now that spam. Perfectly timed to get a little dink, but again, no kill coming off of it. As this seems to be really a fake A. Finish this towards B.
Jonas, you ever sing in Latin, accidentally sing the wrong word and summon the devil?
He might just be the final decision.
How to have clear skin like you?
Oh, fake
You can type exclamation mark skincare. I actually made a command because so many people have been asking about how I do it.
Just how do you look so young?
Yeah, they can't do anything though. Realistically, Hunter's Fury going in though. Oh, that certainly helps things out. Zeta getting pressured. One more towards the back of sight. 15 seconds left. Zeppa, can he be the hero?
Oh.
Takes down the first.
Oh, what the fuck?
Takes down VCJ. Spike is down. Def is on the other side of
Oh
the
my
map. Consider
God.
this round done and dusted. C9 win it out.
Wow, that is huge for C9. The fake dash play.
Now that was crazy.
What the fuck was that?
It's Zeppa who buys the time for Vanity.
Zeppa's a
to
machine.
would win things out in the 1 versus 1. Massive plays from
What a shot.
Set. They just look so good, and then is stolen away.
Oh my.
Well, this was everything. I said the momentum would come out from that last round, but it does seem like XSET. There are more than fine actually in the economic department, so we'll actually see them buying up at least for the next 2 rounds. Maybe
There you
not
go.
so
Found
much
a
for
word I could
Cloud9. They might have to depend on a half buy if things go awry in this round. C9 still maintaining almost exactly the same setup as they did just in the last round, and more for XSET though. This is further a focus
Check him,
on the
PC.
defaults that we've seen before. This time, double over towards A main with a bit more of an approach instead.
Is this a tourney for money? Yeah, there is money here, but it's also to qualify for the Valorant Champions. Only the winner qualifies to champs.
No one there who's going to be able to take him down. Zeta just keeping this pressure on up as XSET will maintain pressure in this default. Now, watching their way out towards A. Still, there's been no early round where they get rid of the Killjoy utility, so if they try anything late towards tree, it'll be noticed almost immediately.
I got the spike.
He goes the first tell, that being the recon dart, but immediately after that is the Cosmic Divide and the lockdown. This is everything for XSET, but for Cloud9 Blue, it's the perfect answer. One piece of utility, one ultimate, cancel that entire take, but even then they're able to get 2 kills out of it. Def and BCJ with 2 big ones, and not only that, but B-side control is pretty much taken. Zeppa from right behind the wall, he can play a 50-50 with BCJ behind it, and yes, he will. There goes the other Cosmic Divide going down, and Pure
He's just locking on the heads.
Yeah, it's
Zeta
actually
going in
insane.
goes down 2. Vanity now in a 1v4. He's in the only spot that could possibly be successful for this player. Gravity Well going in. They know that
If he lives, he wins!
He got the kill! He got the kill! Vanity, you legend!
But not quite.
C9 are getting this crazy rounds right now.
Allen and stay safe.
Oh no, XSET overthought that. And they almost lost the round off of it. They had completely free B.
That grab well was everything.
Yeah, try the late round rotate, nothing happened. Grabwell almost wins it. That is an insane round.
Oh.
That is an insane round. XSET. Ooh, my heart is beating for them.
That is insane. XSET. Skin of their teeth. Able to survive that round, and again, it was a 1v3. I'm saying that XSET barely survived that. Cloud9. They had a chance, squandered at least for now, but they can't be disappointed with it. At this point, it is just trying to maintain a bit more pressure onto XSET's economy. Again, deaths have been had, lots of rebuys have been had for this team in the last few rounds. Let's see what sort of mileage C9 can get.
Oh my god, that's a shock dart.
Oh.
Takes a world of damage. Now comes the Molly as well. They know that someone's likely to be playing here, and they just look to bully him. Leaf, the heal saves his life, and he's still up for the moment. But XSET keeping this one careful, keeping this one safe. I mean, so much utility getting put into this one fight, and the result is Leaf surviving, at least for now, but the space goes to the XSET camp.
I got the spike.
They have a lockdown available if they grab Warp here, but I don't know if they want to commit this in the anti-eco. I'd imagine they just search for a frag here and then send it, but if it gets dangerous, that is an option.
I wonder how long Tiffy actually ended up streaming for yesterday. Do you remember when we raided her?
Yeah.
She was in 24.
I feel like at least another 4 hours after that. I would not be surprised.
She's crazy, man.
I don't know how people do it.
Unfucking real, man.
Like, I honestly have a theory that XQC is not human.
Oh yeah, no. His hours?
Like, I don't
When he
know.
was on that, when he was on that fucking GTA RP, oh my god. When he was on that GTA RP thing, he ran back-to-back 24-hour streams for like 2 weeks. He slept like 7 or 8 hours and then did 24-hour stream, then slept 7 or 8.
Wow.
She streamed around 26, okay.
Zeppa has been doing a great job on the anchor role. I was initially doubting whether they'd want to use the lockdown there, but I think even if it was an eco, even if they could have won without it,
Not gonna jinx it.
in kind of the meta
I'm gonna knock on wood. It looks like we might be going to a map tour.
To be thrown out early, but again, it was kind of just a last stand from C9 off that round. I'm sure if Zeta can heat up a little bit around the next 2 rounds, they'll be just fine and trying to
Yeah, that's true, Alien, but that's good though. Then the general skill level increases, you know.
That XSET wanted, and C9 takes it back instead. They can stack up 3 back over towards the A site. There's a whole lot of utility back in B. They're just running out of options if they go back to mid.
Drawn through for Zekin. This round there was no shot up to that to break that alarm.
Ramiro,
so
thank you for the 3. How's the series? The series are good, man. Really good.
Isolate Zekin, that's huge, but it's a 1 versus 2 for him in this close corner.
Mitch. His alarm bot triggered, but even then.
Oh no, just Vandal
I was
things.
about to say, almost refusing to peek, but
Vandal
inching his way forward
things,
goes
Mitch.
in. But Pure ends up getting the kill anyways. Damage has been done. 45 HP left on Zekin, 30 HP left on Pure. As for XSET though, what is even their plan? I think a fake back and B?
Yeah, no, Leaf is stuck in towards his corner. He can win this round. Resurrection will make them think that A is more open, but Leaf, he could do this single-handedly if the timing's right.
Oh my god. Oh, he
VCT
gets checked.
Going in for the peak. That is good. That is big. Vanity over towards the back of side. Pure going in for the peak, but it's a Spectre against low HP. It's all too easy,
my god.
isn't it?
Oh.
Zeta with a wide swing. Just about 10 seconds left. The round is over. Cloud9 maintain themselves alive.
Wow, Aaron left alone to his own devices. It wasn't Leaf, but it was a player in towards hell. Cloud9, they have such good timing on the rotation, and well, there's one frag. That's all it'll be for Aaron. Cloud9 pull ahead towards their 10th round. The XSET could still have money left, but this is where the slow style starts to get moving against him, because Cloud9 was able to take some space out towards B. They had the info that was likely to be a push over towards the A site, and then with just Leaf swinging out, I think he saw 4. They can just full sprint onto the rotate. XSET gave themselves no second chances in that round.
You said earlier that we're not getting a lot of the players from C9 being their usual ratty selves, but I think we're finally getting that back, at least with a couple of these players and seeing these post plants. Potentially, if XSET is able to make their way on, wild retakes from C9 could be had with Pure over towards that front line. The rest of XSET going on in very quickly. Vanity in the back of Jen is down. All that utility is gone. Pure
Oh my god, what a push!
And that's a 2K from Pure, sending XSET fully into the middle of the A site.
Pure, he wants
Do you still play New World? I haven't played it in a while, no. It got a bit stale for me, but I might play it more when I go to an A.
You saw 2 players out towards main and an alarm bot holding onto the flank. Yes, Mitch is working his way around, but he should be countered out. And now I wonder, is this just a save? I feel like it has to be. Cloud9's economy is so on edge. The only player they'd want to commit in is Mitch. Try and get some exits off the judge. Besides that, the rifles are more important here. But on the other side, for the XSET camp, their money is also a little unstable off that last
Shroud is
round,
stuck in a loop. Oh yeah. I mean, he's having a good time.
Yeah, this is good, at least for the XSET.
Always loved playing MMOs, but he's always had a problem with the fact that his stream doesn't really want to watch him play MMOs, and that kind of changed with New World. So I think Mike is just really happy that he has a game to play that his chat is more like interactive into.
The round is finally over.
You know? So I'm happy for him.
Clawing their way up. Now only 1 round away from pushing this over towards.
He shouldn't feel like pressured to play FPS games just because he's the FPS god, you know?
Big round here. Cloud9, money's here, but it needs to be clean, right? You lose this one, and you lose a fair few players in the process, and it's just as risky as losing the round altogether. XSET, they've had a good finger on the pulse, on the pace of this game thus far. They'll have to keep it up just for 1 more round and able to close this out. Cloud9, though, what's the solution? Is it aggression when they try it?
I know the feeling, Flash.
Trying to get someone in the sneaky spot. They've looked for it, but
When are you going to NA?
there's options abound, but
In
nothing seems
8
like it
days.
makes
Holy
sense.
fuck.
Bring Autumn into the conversation. Have this
I
moment
can't believe you're
of
not
respite
gonna pack in
before the
advance.
hellstorm could come.
What would I pack in
And
advance?
the worst part about those
I don't know,
being
maybe so you
broken
don't
down is that
forget
there's
stuff
never a trade
for
fund.
your
It's just
month-long
been
trip.
I'm only
it's
going
just
away for
been
5
one
weeks and
contact,
then going
one
to
kill,
Norway to
and
celebrate
again,
Christmas.
No trade. It's not even called a
Wow,
one and done.
only.
At this point, C9 throwing out a lot of early
I'll just get a big suitcase.
just early
put-
advantage just off of those early peaks.
I gave away
And
like
again,
over
I
50% of
feel
all
as
my
if C9
clothes like a few
setups
weeks
are
ago.
actually-
So
they're
to make it
good.
easier when I travel.
This is a good defense, at least for me.
And
thus
then
far.
I'll
XSET still able to get the one-off picks
just
that they
managed
need
to
to
spill
slither
water
their
on my
way into the
shirt.
middle of
Now I
site,
look like I'm
especially when it comes to the lack of
kid
utility
who's
after.
like been drooling. But yeah,
Jonas.
I'm just the only thing I need to figure out is how much like technology stuff I need to bring, like camera equipment. So I'm bringing my laptop, and I'm wondering if I'm bringing my mouse and keyboard too. But things like my web camera, you know, like
default setup for XSET. Maintaining
Yeah.
that slow pace.
I currently live in the
Trying to see if
Netherlands.
that
Yeah.
tactical timeout, Cloud9 brewed up anything special, but doesn't seem so just yet. They've changed their default, yes, but it's nothing aggressive.
Swarm grenade out.
Nowhere to run!
Oh, watch out early on, though.
Oh.
ECJ gets a ping, and he's going to be able to get an early kill off of that. Zeta, the mid-contact, is gone.
That's a massive frag to find, and it's not even off a drone, it's just free utility found there for VCT. Now Cloud9 are in an even tougher position.
I'm moving to NA
It's
next year, yeah.
pressure to
But now I'm
try
just
to
going there
take
for
it.
5
Cloud9's
weeks.
gonna be forced to try and take a duel somewhere, but XSET is
So
making
yeah,
it
I'll
so
bring
difficult.
a lot of
Even on the
clothes.
more
I have to
solo
check
players, it's a
what
buddy
kind of
system.
equipment
Like,
I get there,
Pure
because if they don't have a proper web
definitely
camera, then I might
looking
just
to
bring
pitch.
mine, because it
The
doesn't
judge
take
saved
up that
from
much
last round.
space to bring a
So weapon for the
tripod,
job is the
a
threat,
camera
right?
link, and my Sony Alpha camera, and it like the quality is insane, like the difference.
the edge of his seat, waiting up for a contact. Indeed, he hears a footstep. He spreads that out. Or not only that, but getting taken through. Lockdown going in for XSET. Mitch in the middle of the nebula. These players taking their time. Oh, out goes Mitch! Getting
Oh my god, it gets
everything that Mitch wanted. Just a bit of an equalization. XSET can finally go out 3v3.
And the lockdown was so well timed. Only the nade could come. No one was there to support Mitch. So now it just comes down to the retake. The positioning is already here from Cloud9, but they have no real utility to use as a catalyst. It just has to be someone pulling off something momentous. And Vanity, he might be that man.
Yeah. Vanity just drops in. Zeppa! How is he able to get that frag?
He doesn't get out. Oh my god.
Aaron now the last one remaining on a 1v1. Vanity pulling out the
Oh my god, Anthony.
Pulls off the 1v2.
Oh my god.
Did you see how fast he ulted there? Did you see how fast he
The
ulted?
new IGL, the cowboy from the west, he has the fastest draw.
That was the
Astra wall comes up clutch.
Yeah, like she even commented on it. That was such a fast ult.
Insane that they could
Guy
pull it
who
off, and it was
flies.
hard
Thank
to
you for
check
the
it out
tier
like
1.
round. No utility, Gus. All they had was that wall. No flash.
No, I'm not bringing my PC and monitors. I'm bringing a laptop with a 3080 and a 300Hz monitor, and they are also giving me a streaming setup in my apartment where I'm staying. But I don't know how good the webcam is, so I might just bring my Sony Alpha Cam and a cam link, so I can have the same camera quality as here.
He bought time for his teammates to rotate on in, and to have that incredibly fast retake that saved the map.
That was such a fast
Nebula
build.
helps at the front line too, but Mitch.
Like, you know you
certainly at
can't
least helping out his team
do
with
that without being
equalizing the
totally,
situation,
like,
but you also have to give it
clear-headed.
up to
Oh,
Zeppa,
yeah.
right? What a ballsy peek. How is he actually able to get that kill onto Jenny? I still don't know. I know that my gun certainly doesn't do that.
Concealment.
C9. To maintain themselves solid, we have Vanity alongside Mitch, both playing up on judges once again. It's the exact same area that Mitch was playing it out before, but this time with a lockdown, he can play a lot safer back over towards A and focus up on a retake instead. And you can see that dynamic for C9.
Post
Not a lot
plant
of the
double shot
players
for the
are
B,
playing
corner
the
plant
longer
we get from B
rotations,
lobby.
faster rotations at this point.
No rifle for Leaf, but he makes up for that by having that rocket. It's
probably too far away.
Queued up. If that alarm bot makes contact, he can pop it and push on to Cat, but
Most
XSET,
likely.
Are they even going to test that? They're trying to
Don't
work
think
some
I would
space
play
out
all the way
towards
from
mid.
lobby.
Hero is revealed, but
From B main,
it's just
yes.
a judge for Vanity.
Then you can
How
just
far
run
away?
out.
How this catwalk setup can be tested. Leave that showstopper could change this.
Yeah, there's the same type of facility as here.
Showstopper, ready and raring to go.
Yeah,
He
true,
gets the first
Flash. I'm
contact.
still waiting to
He's
see
ready
someone
to
get
go
knife
out
killed
with
through
it.
an Astra
Throws out
wall.
the first satchel.
Because you
Still
have you
has
seen
the
that, Kate,
ultimate
where
there,
like
throws out
they
both satchels,
they
throws out
stand
the
next to the
showstopper,
wall,
gonna be able to take down Zekin.
and then they can't be
And a
shot
hold from
through
everyone
because they're
else is
standing too
good.
close.
Vanity gets one kill. Can he make it a second? No. But the trade is
Oh
there for
my
Zeta
God.
and Zeppa.
Oh,
Be-
overtime.
Come back.
Because
They are
like
in overtime.
These boys have been playing together for years.
what was I saying?
Chaos 9.
Teamwork, yeah, everyone
Yeah, like
doing their
sometimes someone will
part,
get into the
and chaos,
corner of
that's
the
exactly
Astra
what
ult,
they're
and if you
causing.
position
The
yourself
XSET
rightly,
can't
then people
feel
can't push
those
through
holes
because you
is
body
getting
block
a little
them,
bit sweatier
but
as
you
the
cannot
skin
shoot
is
them
coming
because they're
down
on the
the
other
wire.
side of the wall.
Overtime's
It's like
secure.
a small gap,
XSET, they have the
but you can
honor
still
starting
knife
out on the
them.
defensive side. It's generally been their weaker side, to be quite honest. Cloud9 worked so well in the mid-round, but have they run out of tricks? What is Vanity brewed up in this one? 4 leaning towards the B side, Spike, and just Vanity on a solo endeavor, holding down the push from A.
It's gonna be a triple endeavor. Not one spot, quadruple endeavor. Oh my word! Oh my word! What is this one? Yeah, it absolutely is the wrong call at this point. But again, the retake potential will still be had. Again, Vanity. Can he actually get anything out of this? What's the mileage off of it? Not much, it seems. Back over towards the B site. We can at least get a look in on the action, see what C9 is actually trying to do to try to clear this out. But again, all of this utility is all for naught. XSET is going to be able to fight this back with pretty much full fresh utility.
Look at where Vanity is holding. He's all the way in attacker side at spawn. No one is getting past him, but the flank.
Oh my God! Look at look at Anthony's position.
He's literally sitting there.
That's the.
They're what we know Cloud9 for, and they have another opportunity. XSET have
That's
to
the
change this.
sweaty
Still,
spot.
no flank being contemplated, so
It's
Vanity's
because
pulled away,
Zeppa is
not
holding
finding
the
value,
wall,
but the boost
right?
it does.
As long as
Yeah,
Zeppa's
Zeppa
holding
did
the
this
wall,
earlier,
see
but
now he
in
won't.
goes the ping. VCT
This
getting
is so
pressured.
smart.
Zeppa's gonna be able to get another pick.
Ooh!
Ooh, Zeppa.
It's it's over. It's over. Zeppa
Jesus. You see, Zeppa was standing on the wall, right? So as long as he's on the wall, he knows that no one's pushing side, and he only needs someone to hold him from behind. So Anthony is pushed all the way up in T spawn as long as Zeppa is still on the wall. And see, as soon as Zeppa jumps down from the wall, now you can see Anthony's pushing from T spawn, right? Because he doesn't need to hold it anymore.
He won that round in the information game. He saw at least 3 players aim A.
Some real good synergy there.
Just send it. You're holding B, and we know, like I said, how strong those post plants are. It works wonders for Cloud9. XSET. One last chance.
Zeppa with an early slow orb trying to get some information off of this, and indeed he gets a whole lot of it. So what's the reaction from the rest of Cloud9 Blue? 2 players back up toward the A side. They're gonna stay there. Excuse me. BCJ with a spray through, but not able to get anything. But it's Aaron on the front line trying to clear this out. Vanity
oh
with
my
going to
God.
be able to take down the spike. Oh, the spike carrier.
Zeppa is still alive.
Zeta doing actually the same
Zeppa is feeling it.
This could be it for C9.
But it might also be over.
Remaining. Def and BCJ trying to keep this team alive in the LCQ. Spike is out in the open. All 4 players
fucked.
are here for Cloud9. Def and
Spike
BCJ
is down. They can just hold it.
Alamo. In goes the bit of utility that Def has.
I jinxed it again.
2 stars remaining for him. Uses it out. 1 grab ball goes in. Boost up from Leaf.
Yeah, they're fucked.
Def
GG's.
goes down. 1v4 for BCJ. Wide swings out into double coverage. Cloud9. We'll see you in losers.
There really is a K curse.
XSET.
Yes,
I'm so sorry.
To
What do you
fail
say?
to qualify.